Why, hello there. This is Elliott Adventure, and I am joined by.
Benjamin Harrison.
Indeed, I am. Um, and this is the fifth episode of the first series of Elliott Adventure X. So yeah, we're halfway through, as every series has got 10 episodes in it. This was released on the 23rd of April 2010, which I think was sometime during the Easter break for me. I have a vague recollection of this. And
Um,
anything
continue.
to add? Anything to add?
Not really, no.
Okay. Yeah, we're just basically waiting for the titles to finish, really. There's not much to say about the titles anymore.
No.
No.
Good choice of a song, it's fitting.
Oh, yes, the theme tune, yes. Because we have it on mute while we do the commentaries, we never get to hear the theme tune. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I really liked it. I
Always believing
you
you are
are
gold.
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 Always. I'm not singing on my own. Basically, I don't know. I want to something quite cheesy, and I think every single theme tune is quite cheesy. Yeah, I think they're
Except for
definitely all
Series 2.
cheesy. Series two, now that's quite
Yeah.
cheesy. Series
No,
two
it's
was
not.
a song that
I,
Harrison sent to me, and I tried googling it one day, and literally there was nothing. I'm beginning to think that he
mm.
like made it himself or something.
No, it's
But
fine. Like a uni band from Sydney, I think, maybe Melbourne.
right.
And they did like one EP and broke up.
Ah, that is really bizarre. So this theme tune to the second series of this, whatever this is from a Sydney-based university band who broke up after one
From like
EP.
2001.
What? Why has that happened? Technology, eh? How could that
They're a
have
good
happened?
band, though.
That is just
Good
really
band.
bizarre. Anyway, they are on route. I'm not sure what route they're on, but as you can see, the whole little gang are together now. I quite like how all their Pokemon sort of correspond in terms of type matchups. I think that's a nice little visual motif there.
Mm. Lovely.
Yeah. And they are about to arrive in Violet City, which is the home of the first gym badge, I believe.
Ooh.
Mm.
And you'll be
Uh,
correct in.
yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I was correct. Oh, good. I would have had egg on my face if that wasn't the case.
Oh, foot in the mouth.
Yeah. And if you
I don't really
notice,
know what that means, but I'm just saying it.
no, I think that is the only time anyone's ever mentioned the level of their Pokemon. For I think throughout the rest of the series, levels are present on the battle screen, but
That's it.
there isn't really any rhyme or reason to it, really.
Nope. No
No,
rhyme and no
no,
reason.
indeed. I basically just choose a level which kind of vaguely corresponds to the vague amount of time they would have spent on each route, really. It's very vague. I think that is a good word. And this is Philip, who is a basically Philip was based on a viewer. I think they won a competition. I think it was a competition from. I think it was. I can't remember. It was somewhere like it's somewhere in Europe. Quite awful that I don't remember. And yeah, I think his name was Philip, and I added him in as a character,
Mm.
and he's the one of the most pointless characters, but I kind of like the fact that he's there. I like how there's just so many characters, and many of them are
Th- They
pointless.
really are.
They're
It's like
really
The
there's
Simpsons.
it is yeah, that is probably a big
Inspiration?
influence. Yeah, definitely in terms of how many characters there are and kind of like the personalities, how certain characters embody stereotypes such as Sir Digglesby. He portrays the I don't know the British middle age. Well, not really. He's just a caricature.
Disco Stew?
Disco Stew. Um, kind of who else? Who else? DJ Abysmal, who appears in like two episodes. He's just like a sort of
Yeah, I
he
remember him.
he's like
Mm.
the just like a representative of modern music, just how sort of rubbish it is.
Yeah.
Satire, cutting satire.
Isn't it just?
It is. And yeah, this is the first gym, as you can see, because there's a little sign there that says gym. If you notice, The sprites
Gaim?
are.
What's a gaim?
I think that was nicked from The Simpsons, pretty much word for word. um,
Yeah, that was in the original Elliott's Adventure. In the I don't remember what episode it was, but when it was in Cerulean.
oh, of course it was. Oh, I don't
Mm.
know how you remember these things, and I don't.
I've got a good memory.
You do, you do. Yeah, I remember that episode. That was like the first one I felt kind of was pretty good, or thereabouts.
Mm.
Anyway, this is the game, the gym. As you know, you may have noticed before, the sprites are from Heart Gold, Soul Silver games, Pokemon games, but the backgrounds are from um a hack of Fire Red and Leaf Green, but of Johto, if you get my drift. Basically, this is before the backgrounds for Heart Gold and Soul Silver were really kind of available, and I still think they're quite hard to get hold of. So I've stuck with it. What do you think of that?
You know what I've always found interesting?
Yeah.
The pathway in the Violet City gym
Mhm.
is a dollar sign.
Really?
Yeah, haven't you noticed?
No, no. I have to
Like, do you
pay
think that's
closer
some
attention.
kind of, do you think
Comment.
like some kind of satirical comment on like capitalism or something?
Yeah. Oh, down with money. Oh, money, eh?
Or up, because they're birds.
Oh, birds. Oh,
Because
maybe
birds go
the
up in the
economy is flying away.
is a bird. The
Maybe it's all
economy
about
is flying away.
the economic pecking order. Oh,
Oh,
oh, consumerism.
oh.
Oh, Marxism. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. Oh, oh. This is the first gym battle of the series. Obviously, I don't really need to keep saying that. You can kind of tell. And I kind of like the fact that Elliot has a Rattata. Because no one ever uses it in the games because it's rubbish. But I like the idea that he would just use it because he's an amateur and he's not like versed in these things. And this is
Mm.
where Elliot gets his feelings hurt, bless him. And this is
Oh,
probably the first time where he see, look at that,
oh,
that
it's sad.
vulnerability. It's quite sad in a way. But basically, the kind of central idea to this is that Elliot is just a big. He's kind of clever, and he's very kind of he's got his principles, but he's just a big crybaby really. He's very sensitive,
Oh,
and he kind of overreacts to things, especially in the first series. But I think there was definitely a kind of growth to him. He he doesn't really change in personality, but I think he's able to kind of accept things better. He toughens up as the series goes and things happen to him. So yeah, you could say that the entire series is the narrative term to call it is a Bildungsroman, which means a coming of age story. Thanks,
nerd.
fans. Sorry, I'm a bit of a
Look how bigger
dictionary.
he. Look how much bigger he is than the door.
I've always loved that. I had to position him like slightly below the door just so it would look like he could go in it. Look, how was he meant to? He'd duck his head. This train station does not appear in the games. This is an example of me meddling with the order of things, and I really like
Oh,
how it looks because you wouldn't
yeah, it
really
looks.
guess. I mean, I spent quite a lot of time just like working on that, and there is our cliffhanger. Oh, what do you think's gonna happen?
I have no
Oh.
idea.
I actually
No
really like.
idea.
I think one of my favourite parts of this series is the dynamic with the train and how he goes on the train. And next episode, he doesn't like turn up somewhere. You actually see him on the train, and I kind of I don't know why I really like that for some reason.
Mm.
It's quite realistic in a way.
Filippo
Seeing
Pokemon
how
Adventure.
seeing how characters travel, and I really like how the kind of train looks and how it sort of turns out. Yeah, yeah. Do you like trains, Harrison?
Yeah, I do like. I love trains.
I like going on trains. I'm not like a big
Yeah,
train aficionado,
better
but
than buses.
yeah, I prefer trains to
And
buses.
after this episode, there was a break
There was a
because
break.
you needed time to work on it, and you uploaded Nintendo Heroes episode.
I think I did. Yeah.
You did.
I'll
It's
have to
in
look at
the
that.
description.
Oh, okay, I did then.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. See you guys. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh.
Ooh, big camp.